Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube. Hello guys, welcome. Hello. Good. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Marianne Nawakwi. If you are old here, thank you for sticking around with me through this journey that I have embarked on. Yo, I've been planning to film, to vlog a lot of things, but I don't know what's been happening. Okay, I know, briefly, I know what's been happening. It's really just been a challenge, time-wise. Yeah, and definitely just time and just being consistent. And the thing is, there's a type of content that I want to put out, and I'm just not yet, at a position where I can really push out that type of content that I want for this channel. So in the meantime, I hope you just stick around for whatever video that I'll be posting. Yeah, so like I said earlier, my name is Marianne. I'm from Zambia, Lusaka. I'm 20-something years old. I love food and I love the wine. But today I'm here to tell you guys about something that had happened to me. Something that happened to me and my friends when we're in uni. So this is more so like just advice to the young girls out there, not really young girls, but especially between the age of 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, let me just say uni. With being in university comes with, you're excited. For most people, it's your first time just being away from home, being away from strict parents. So you're out there, you just want to do whatever you want to do, and yeah, everything else, which is, you really need to be very careful when it comes to that. Okay, so this brings me to the story time it brings me back to what I want to talk about. So back in university, I think that we should have been in maybe second year. Yeah, that was second year. So it was in April, I remember very well, because it was a week after my birthday. So I didn't really do anything for my birthday. I've forgotten what was happening. So the weekend after that, a friend of mine, I'm just gonna call her M, and another friend of mine, let's call Mango. I'm trying to give them names using the first letter of their names, so that I shouldn't be confused. So I should just say Mango. I'm going to say, okay, so let's just say Mango and Apple. So we went out. That time News Cafe was still open. News Cafe was still open. That's by Arcades. It's shopping mall. And News Cafe used to be like a club. Yeah, I can say it was a club. Yeah, it was a club. So went out and we had a lot of fun. I think it was already like almost closing because there were not a lot of people. Oh, no, it was a Wednesday. It was on a Wednesday. I think that's why there were not a lot of people. It was ladies' night and whatnot. So went out. You know how you're in university, you tell yourself, oh, let's wear black. We should be twinning and whatever and whatnot. So, because I remember wearing black dresses. We go out, go to News Cafe. We had a lot of fun. I would tell you that we had a lot of fun. It's nice food. They started giving us shots. Apple told them, oh, it's her birthday, meaning me. It's her birthday and whatnot. So they were like, oh, shots for the birthday girl. And then they gave us liquid cocaine. We took those shots after shot after shot. And tell me why it was already time for us to go home. It was already time for us to go home, eh? So I'm not sure if it was Apple or Banana, if it was me. I'm not even sure who suggested. They were like, no, we can just go home. Bored and whatnot. We're going to be bored in school, and so let's just have some more fun. So we went to Times. I'm not even sure if Times is still around. It should be around. It's been a while. So if you know Arcades, then you know Times, of course. So we went to Times. And when we reached Times, it was packed. yeah, so it was packed, and then there was nowhere to really like sit. There was a time times used to be to get really packed, and people used to love going there a lot. So it was during that period. So we look around, there's no table. So we see these two guys, not even big men, just young guys, probably our age. Okay, not really our age. Maybe if they were maybe 2 years or 3 years older than us, I'm not sure. So we go there, and then we just wanted, I really just wanted us to grab chairs so that we can just sit on our own. But they were like, no, it's fine. These seats are empty, so you can just sit there. There goes Mango, Apple, and Marian. They sit on that chair. And we were, at this point, we're already a bit drunk. Do you understand? We're already a bit drunk at this point. So we sit on that table. We sit on that table, and the waitress comes, and then so I was even looking through the menu because I wanted, guys, don't even feel pity for these people. I think, anyway, scratch that. The waiter comes, and they give us the menu. What do you want to drink? So inside there in News Cafe, I was taking cocktails. I think we're all taking cocktails. Let me see. Yeah, we were all taking cocktails. So waiters, I think Mango was like, no. Yes, I remember. So one of the guys was like, don't worry, since you're seated on our table, we're going to buy for you. Just you can drink whatever you want to drink, we'll add it to our tab. So Mango whispers to me and is like, yo, these guys don't even look like they have money. So don't order cocktails, because what if they don't have any money and whatnot? So yeah, let's just order something cheaper. So I'm like, I don't really want to mix my drinks. I want to still continue drinking what I was drinking. I'm not even sure what I was drinking. It should have been a daiquiri. If not, then I'm not sure. Apple was taking Sex on the Beach. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, fine, cool. So I think I got Hunter's Gold, Savannah. Mango got Hunter's Dry, and I got Hunter's Gold. That just when we just reached, and then that was the first drink on that table. So we even get that drinks, we get those drinks, we start drinking, we even start chatting, a conversation is going on, so he goes at Unza, yeah, what Unza and whatnot. So next, what does this guy do? Boom, he receives a phone call and says, oh, just a minute. He goes outside, picks up his phone, and he comes back. He's like, oh, we're about to leave. Our friend says there's a house party that is going on. So do you guys want to come along? So we're like, okay, yeah, we can come along, because we just wanted to go back into school and just chill, but you know, we can come along. Tell me why we still, child, the naiveness of it all. Tell me why we accepted to go with these strangers to a house party that, I mean, we don't even know anyone, we just met these people. So we got a drink each. So they paid for 3 of our drinks. That's Apple, me, and Mango. So that's how we start off. I'm not even sure what car that was, but I remember it was open on top. So we were actually even standing up and just being happy and be like, yeah, living our best life basically at that age. Very young and naive. Okay, fast forward. They actually said the party is in Woodlands, I think. But then we noticed we're just headed into Roma. Is it Roma or Olympia? I'm not even sure. It should have been Roma or Olympia. I'll you know, the place we went to is a lodge, so I'll look it up and then I'll let you know the area. So we go to that place. Boom, we reach. We're like, okay, this is a lodge. They're like, oh yeah, this is where the house party is happening and whatnot. So apparently those same 2 guys, like I think their parents or whatever, or their uncle, they own the lodge. Something, I don't even remember the name of the lodge, but it was something lodge. MU. I'll look it up, and I'll ask Mango or Apple if they remember. So we go to that place, enter. You guys, without questions, without like, oh no, without even thinking like, oh, these guys are strangers or whatnot. We just go in that place. We reach, so the guard is there, then there's a reception. It was okay, no, just the guard at the gate, but there were cars, so meaning there were people in the rooms. Obviously I'm assuming there were people in the rooms. So we enter, which is like an open space. It was, I think, the reception. There was a door this side. Let me see. Okay, so there was a door this side. That's the door that they went to open. And then so we entered. Bear in mind, we're still just having those same drinks that they bought for us from Times. So we go, but we're already drunk because, I mean, we're taking our own shots. We a bit, probably more than tipsy, I should say. Yeah. So we enter, and then in that room there's a guy sleeping. Mango swears to this day, like, the guy who was sleeping in that room was a bit not okay. Like, he was special. I'm not sure, but he should have been. I don't know, but she says she thinks the guy was special. So these two guys, one guy is big like that, and the other one is shortish. The big guy, I think I even remember his name, Chanda. I remember the name, I don't remember the face. Because, yeah, just saw him that same time. Anyway, this story goes on and on. So we enter, and then they start chatting. Oh, so we're like, this place is boring. Like, where's the house party? No, people are going to be coming just here. My friends are coming in with some girls. We're gonna have fun and whatnot. So in the meantime, let's just continue having some fun and whatnot. So I'm drinking there, and then I noticed, like, this short guy keeps calling Apple, and he's like, oh, sorry, excuse me, keeps calling Apple, and he's like, oh, come and show you something in this room. So we're kind of just seated, like, just in the same place, like the lounge, so to say. And then this guy is calling Apple, like trying to pull Apple in this other room. And Apple is calling out for me and Mango, and she's like, you guys, he's pulling me in this room, Tell me what Mango and I are doing. Laughing? Yeah. We are laughing, we're like, I don't know why we're thinking they were having fun. So till she's like, you guys are being serious. He's like pulling me. That's when we're like, stop pulling her. Then he's like, oh, no, I'm not even pulling her. I just wanted to tell her something. Like, no, don't pull her inside the room. If you want to talk to her, just talk to her from here. So we're sitting there. Time didn't even pass. That was just like 10. It should have been just 10 minutes of getting there. Everything happened so fast, okay? I'm not even going to say it was past 30 minutes or anything. So we're just like, we're so tired. We're tired and it's boring, so we wanna go. And they drove us there. And that time we didn't even know about, like, there was no Lendo or anything. Well, if you're watching this and you don't know what Lendo is, that's something like an Uber service, Didi, yeah, my ride, those services, yeah. And let me just say an Uber for everyone to understand. So we got there. Oh, no, sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I'm getting distracted. Okay, 30 minutes into the place and all that is happening and whatnot. After that, we get up and we're like, no, we want to go. Tell me why this big guy just stands up and he's like, no, you can't go after we brought you here. Like, you brought us here, but it's boring and we want to go. So now we are standing outside, like in the car park. But the gate is just right in front of us, and the guard is just there standing, the security guard. So I like want to go and whatnot, and I have no idea why I went in their fridge and I got a bottle, fruity. So I put it on top of one of the cars, and I'm just standing there like waiting for everything to unfold. I don't know what I was waiting for. So Mango is like, no, we want to go, take us back, or just take us back to Times. Tell me why this guy says, no, we can't take you anywhere because we bought you drinks. 3 drinks. Like, whatever they spent is like, it's a quarter of what we already had spent in News Cafe in that same night. Because we had spent a lot of money on our own. And this guy is like, we bought you drinks, you just can't go like that. We're like, 3 drinks, we're gonna give you back the money. We start arguing just there, Before I know it, this big Chanda guy is slapping Mango for no reason. So I go there, I'm tiny. I'm no longer tiny, but I was tiny then. So I go behind the same Chanda guy and I push him. So after I push him, Then he turns around, he gets so upset and he pushes me. I fell down and I even hit myself. I think I still have a scar from that. I hit myself because I had started bleeding. And fast forward, there's just wrangles. I don't even know what's happening, but there's confusion. So next thing we know, it was screaming for the security guard to like open the damn gate. He opens the gate. I don't know why we're still so upset, and I don't know why I got stones and I started throwing them inside the yard. And there were cars. Thank God I didn't even break anything, and thank God nothing happened to us. But we were so upset, and I don't know how we had the police officer's number. Called the police officer, explained to him, told him where we are, what. Next thing we know, and I don't know why after we called the police officer, we actually then started walking. It was really late. We started walking to the road. We don't even know where we're going to find a car or a taxi. The only good part is that we had money. So we see this car. So we start running towards that car, and the car also starts driving fast. So we're running, it's also driving fast. So in his head, that's what the cab driver was not telling us. Like in his head, he was thinking like, what's happening? Why are these girls running towards my car? So, but then again, he thought like, what if they're in danger? Anyway, it's just 3 girls. If I die today. So he's, after driving very fast, he stopped because we were stopping him like, no, just stop. Oh, thank God we're even stopping like a normal person. Imagine if we're just stopping anyone who can harm us or who could have harmed us then. So he stops this taxi driver. So immediately he stops, he opens the front door. So Mango rushes in the front, and then Apple and I just open the back doors and we enter. So when we enter, it's like, what's happening? We're like, just drive us to arcades. I don't even know why we didn't say drive us to Unza. Oh my God. So anyway, drive us to arcades. So we reach arcades. Drive us to arcades. So on our way to arcades, we start receiving calls. So now these calls are coming from different police officers. Yeah, we start receiving calls. So this is now a police officer from a different one from Ngombe. So the one we called was from Kabwata. So he just connected, like they called Ngombe police post because it was near the same area that we're in. So they are calling us, where are you? And let me tell you, like, they were very serious. Okay, if there are a few times that I thought, okay, the police service works in Zambia, that was the time. Seriously. Because I've had a lot of, not a lot, but were situations where you hear, no, I went to the police, this, like nothing really happened or they didn't do much. But that time, they were calling and they were on their way. That I could see Radisson Blu on my right, on my left, on my right, or whichever side it is, but I could see Radisson Blu Hotel. So I just knew like, okay, we're near Great East Road. So the police officers called and we tell them that, oh, we're at Radisson Blu, what, and they're like, okay, we're right there. So we end up meeting they come to the car, and they had they came with a van, a bus-ish. So we enter the bus, and oh my God, that taxi driver was really good. He didn't even let us just enter the police officer's car and go back. He drove right behind the police car. So he was driving right behind us. We reached the place. Like that scene is like from a movie. We reached the place, and how are they communicating on the phone, on the radio with the other police officers? Like, have you found the something girls? They're naming the name of the lodge, and on their police radios, they're just communicating. Yeah. So we've now found the Shanshan girls. Oh my God, we've been labeled. So we reach the place. Tell me why are they? Tell me why they are jumping out of the bus with guns, AK-47s. They're jumping out of there. They're jumping like they're going for war. And they were like maybe 5. They were quite a number. So we reached that gate and they're banging. I'm sure those boys like never expected it to turn out like that. And I'm just glad like we called the police came and whatnot, just maybe to scare them a bit. Like next time, they shouldn't, just because, guys, men, if there's a man who's watching this video, just because you buy a girl a drink, please, you are not entitled to her body or to do anything with her. You are not. That even makes me upset just talking about it. Like, are you for real? No. you need to do better. You need to do better. Men, you need to do better. So anyway, so they knock on the gate, they knock on the security guy, open the door, the police is here. So they open the damn door, the damn gate. So the security officer is even just surprised, like he just sees police officers entering. So they go, I don't even know what happened. They woke them up. All I know is that they were just in their t-shirts and their boxers. They even went to sleep. Those damn stupid boys. Yeah. So they took them, they put them in the same car with us. No, just in the bus, they even talking. No, we didn't even do anything to them. They just started breaking shiny. So I've gotten photos. We're just quiet at that point because I'm tired. I was tired at that point. So we reached the police station. I thank God for the 2 police women that we found at the station, cause when we reached, the police men were already talking about how we're dressed, like our dresses are short, like it's not your damn business. No, ati vamno avarira so vangale konkara mundangale konona mngani maule. Sir, are you for real? Yeah. So because we're dressed in short mini dresses, you are just going to assume we're hoes and you're going to buy us a drink and take us to your house and want to have sex with us. That anyway, they were so wrong for doing that, but I also don't take away the fact that we were also very, very wrong to like just go with strangers. And this, like, from when you're from 18 to like 20 something, those years are very dangerous for a girl because you're eager to try new things, to do just a lot of different things, and which is things that are very dangerous for you, you know. And you overlook a lot of things. You overlook your safety. Even just relationship wise, like a lot of girls get sick at that age because you're too trusting. So all my young girls out there, my babies, please be very, very careful. Anyway, fast forward to when we reach. Back to when we reach anyway. So we reached that, yeah, the police officers are like, hey, the way they are dressed and whatnot. Sir, the way I'm dressed has nothing to do with how these boys acted. Anyway, the police officers, we explained to them what happened and we told them like everything. She even made jokes, like she was even joking. She's like, wachuka kunews cafe baenda ku times iwo bilando wapeza ku times wakuri akadrink moja na mgongo gone nawe and whatnot. Yeah, so we're just there like, oh, preach, auntie. Yeah, so after that, so she's open, they're writing and whatnot, just writing, whatever, we're explaining what happened. So she sees my leg, like blood is coming out, and she's like, what happened? I'm like, I even pointed at him, I'm like, he pushed me. He's like, this is now an assault case. Daddy, sorry, imlandu ya kosa makosa, manje ini assaulti manje. So mommy, come here now, you just have to open an assault case here. I don't even know what's happening. Me, I even stand up there, I start opening the assault case and whatnot. He's trying to talk to me, no, please. Then the police officer is just telling him, like, no, just talk to her. Once she opens this assault case, then you're in trouble. So he starts trying to talk to me. Listen, we are the same people. I also have sisters at Unza and cousins at Unza. I'm like, what the fuck? Whew, ciao. I would be so damned if this wasn't recording. But let me just finish. He's like, don't talk to her. They lock the boys up just there. And then now these police officers, now to mangen into mahule jabe, meaning us. So the woman is like, no, we are not children mosa mange. Muna get up on myself. Have you entered the cells before you? Lock them up. So, like, they locked Mango and up, and then I was just left seated at the bench. And I could see like the cell they were in. I was just looking at them, and then the man says like, hello, in that cell where you are in that cell you're in, there's a witch. So once she touches you, you're going to find yourself in Mazabuka, like just in a different town. Mango and Apple started crying immediately after hearing that. I was like, help, like shut up. Then they kept quiet. Anyway, so they're now crying in that cell, and then this woman, the same woman they're saying is a witch, just wakes up. She wakes up and she's like, mucho kelaku Ndimwebanda. They screamed because she started getting up because like she's going towards them. So now they're like they're just hugging each other, holding the bars, just screaming, and she just decided to sit. I think she noticed that she was scaring them, or yeah. So at this point it's already almost morning time, like I think maybe 5, because so much has happened, a lot of talking, writing. It's almost 5 now. That's how they said. They told me to go to the hospital to get get a medical report, and we should go back. That was on a Wednesday, and we should go back on was it the next day? Either the next day or on a Friday. As soon as I just get the police report, I should go back because the officer in charge apparently wasn't around and whatnot. So now these 2 boys are just scared. Oh, their uncle actually came, so they also called their uncle who came. The uncle, a stupid old man, just busy saying, no, I don't think the boys would have done anything to them. Oh no, this, that. No, your boys were harassing us and not letting us out of the gate. Oh, yeah, and it wasn't anyway. Yeah, so what happens after that? Oh, after that we just get that cab driver now left a number for us. So we called him, and then he came back. He was such a good man, because so we asked him like, how much is it from anyway, like last night when you took us to Arcades and you drove back and taking us to Unza. He was like, no, it's fine, you can just pay me for. And before that, they made us pay. They made us pay 22.5. I don't even know what it was for. A bill. Anyway, they gave us a charge for, I've forgotten what charge that was, but we paid something like 22.5. If you remember how much, why the people used to pay 22.5 to be released, please comment down below what that money was for. Yeah. So anyway, that taxi driver takes us home. No, he didn't take us home. He took us first to the clinic. I got the medical report, and some systems in Zambia. Anyway, I got there, the doctor says everything. So I'm like, okay, fine, now I need this thing cleaned and given some medication. It's like, no, we can't clean it because we're going to tamper with evidence. So I should move with this bloody leg everywhere because you're going to tamper with evidence. I don't know how all that works, but that's what happened. And then we went back to school. I had CS, I had tests, I had whatnot, so we didn't even like follow it up. But I remember, so that same night, I don't know how Chanda ended up with one of our numbers. Before everything else had happened, he had gotten our numbers, because I think they were saying they wanted to leave. So I think they wanted to leave initially, and then they just said like, oh no, let's not leave, because now we've bought them a drink each. We should, I think, maybe take advantage of this situation, because they literally had gotten, I think, anyway, our numbers. And then when he went to pick up his coin and came back, that's when he changed his mind and said, oh, now house party and whatnot. Yeah. So I remember that very day he was calling me and saying, no, don't do this, let's just talk it out, I can pay you and whatnot. Which I didn't even want any money or anything. I just wanted them to learn a lesson, like. But we didn't pursue it further, and nothing really happened to them. They were released. Obviously, their uncle also paid for them or something. They were also released, but that's what happened. But I'm just, like nothing really happened to us, and everything ended up okay. We were okay at the end of the day. My concern is, what if, something bad had really happened to us? Like we just go to, we enter a stranger's car, just go to a stranger's house at night. And the good part was that we even had money. Imagine you don't even have money. Wow, that is very dangerous. So girls, young girls especially, don't do that. Don't do that. There's nothing to rush for. Like literally when they used to say like, oh, you're going to have all this fun. Look at me now. I have all the time to have the fun that I want to have. And there's some things that I did back in uni that I look back and I'm like, why? But I'm glad I turned out fine. Nothing bad happened to me. I'm very okay, and I'm here to tell these stories. So that's all for the day, for today, and that's all for today and the story time that I had for you. I'll see, maybe I'll post more of this, because let me tell you that there's a lot that happened in Mexico. Yeah, so I hope to post more, I hope to vlog more and whatnot. But if you're, bye.